G'day guys, first of all, thank you for attending. Look, I'd be really interested to know what you guys do to get rid of smells in your microwave. So put your comments below, any ideas you have that you've tried. We're going to try something today using some orange peel. I'm going to set it up for you shortly. And but yeah, if you've got any comments, and subscribe, we put out some really useful tips every week. G'day guys, well by popular demand I'm going to test out the ways of removing odour from a microwave. Now this particular microwave here, I cooked a curry, or at least heated up a curry in it the other night. A very strong curry, beautiful by the way, but it left a very strong odour. And the week before I'd actually put something here which I burnt, which was popcorn. And I really burnt it, so the thing really stinks. So now when I heat a glass of milk in here as an example, it draws in the flavour of curry, popcorn, burnt popcorn, not very nice. So the first method we're going to use is we're going to get an orange, and we're going to cut up lots of orange and put it inside a bowl. And this is just a bowl full of water. It's half full with water. So I'm just going to try it now. So just cutting bits of orange up and placing in the bowl. And they reckon do about half an orange, okay? So you want the peel and you want some of the liquid. And the principle here is that this will actually produce a lot of steam, which will help clean the microwave, but also the fragrance from the orange and the chemicals inside the orange go out through the fan. And apparently the fan is where the smell really hangs out. Now, as I mentioned, I have cleaned this. I cleaned it thoroughly with warm water and detergent. It did not remove the smell, so clearly just cleaning is not enough. So we're going to run this for 2 minutes, and then we're going to leave it in there for 5 minutes, okay? So we're going to heat it for 2 minutes on high and leave it for 5. Okay, so I'm just going to run that now for 2 minutes. And then once it's finished, I'm going to let it sit for 5 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll see you then. G'day guys, I'm back. Well, I ran it for 2 minutes, waited for 5 minutes, came back, and there's hardly any difference at all. So I've actually done it for another 6 minutes. So I did it for 2 minutes, waited, 2 minutes, waited, 2 minutes. So it's a total of 8 minutes. And the reason I waited in between was just in case it boiled over and made a bit of a mess, but it didn't actually boil over at all. And I'm pleased to say the results now are a lot better. But the good news is, when you do this, you end up with all this condensation inside the oven, which you can just easily clean like that. And it actually smells pretty good. But I'm still not totally satisfied. I can still smell that sort of curry and sort of burnt type flavour in there. It's getting better and better. It's improved dramatically in the last sort of minute. I've only just stopped it in the second thing. So not too bad actually. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try another little trick now. I'm going to get this water here, which is there's still plenty of water in there. And I'm going to mix in a teaspoon of baking soda. And I was just thinking about this while I was waiting for you guys. So just 1 teaspoon. Mix that in. And I'm going to run that for 2 minutes, and you can see it's actually, well, I don't know if you can see that, it's fizzing away. Oh, listen to the fizzing. Now that's because of all the citric acid in the orange, and that's very hot actually. So I'm just going to put that in there, and baking soda has a really good absorbent sort of, odor neutralizing sort of tendencies. So give it a bit of a mix up. Oh man, it smells really good. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. And just before I do it, I'm just put my nose in one more time. That orange actually done a really good job. Very impressed. So I'm going to run that for 2 minutes. 1, 2. And I'll come back in 2 minutes and we'll see what the result is. But I think we're just about there. Okay guys, I'm back. I actually only ran it for 1 minute because the addition of the baking soda or baking powder made the whole thing come up. And but I seriously believe that has made a huge difference. So putting the orange in there for 4 lots of 2 minutes, and then 1 minute with baking soda in has really nailed it. And as mentioned, what is really good, it sort of softens up everything inside here. So any grease or whatever that I missed before when I cleaned it, I can actually just sort of wipe that over. And man, that's a good result. The whole room smells really nice now. So what I'm going to do is just take this bowl out there and just give it 30 seconds to disperse, and then put my head in one more time and see how we go. I'm really happy with that. That is a fantastic result. So just to recap, we've done the orange peel in with water, half a bowl, and we've done 4 lots of 2 minutes. And we've waited in between. We've then got a cloth and sort of wiped out some of the steam, because the steam's broken down all the oil and stuff that's inside the unit. Then I got a heaped teaspoon of baking soda, baking powder, same thing, sodium bicarbonate. Put that in the mixture, mixed it up, and ran that for 1 minute, and it foamed up. It didn't run over the side, but it was just about to at a minute, so I stopped it. And I am really happy with the result. So give that a try. That may help you. I wish you all the best.